I look for light in everything. I think it's just the way I see the world. I've always loved the way light moves and the movement and the way it hits things, as well as the way water moves. I look for light in people and connection. I love hearing people's stories and storytelling, and I think that clay is a perfect medium to really tell your stories and express yourself and express your emotions. It's amazing to let your emotions and ideas flow through your body, through your hands and with clay, and then using the movement of the wheel and just how it can change shape. Because sometimes I might have a hard time expressing myself with words. Being able to do that with pottery is just an instant connection to what is just flowing through me and calming me down and bringing me balance. I am the artist and owner of Lauchiche Pottery Studio here in beautiful Bend, Oregon, and I create one-of-a-kind pieces, commission artwork, as well as I teach private pottery lessons with hand building and wheel throwing, as well as small workshops in my home studio. Even as a young kid, I just loved playing with rocks and I was always in the mud. I just loved the textures in my hands. In college, I got into pottery. And so I took a course and just kind of got back to my childlike state of playing with mud and rocks and just really getting immersed. And I just love the feeling of having the clay in my hands and feeling the balance and the calm of working with it. I love seeing where it can take me and just being open to the discovery and adventure of creation. Most of the time I'll come into the studio and I'll usually sit down, just kind of take a little bit of time when it's nice and quiet, just kind of think of what I might want to create that day. I might sketch a little bit in my notebook, some ideas, or sometimes I'll just grab some clay and just sit on the wheel and just start making something to just get me inspired for what else I want to make throughout the day. Being a mom has very much influenced my creative journey and my experience with art. My son has had Lyme disease since he was very young, and it has been a very difficult journey for most of his life. He's taught me so much about strength, gratitude, and also surrender. And that has been a journey of a lot of emotions in myself as a mother to work through grief as well as guilt, as well as helplessness at times with not being able to help my son through a lot of his journey because Lyme disease is really a very tricky disease to work through. So the way pottery has helped me with that is it's my therapy. It really truly is. It is my way to express my emotions with what I go through daily. It helps me just feel more balanced and centered in my meditation. It's my way of release and letting go. And it helps me tell my stories the way I need to tell them. Art to me is just so important for the soul. I really truly feel that everyone is an artist because everyone moves through life differently. And that in itself is art. It's the way you move through every day, the way you see things, the way you express yourself, the way you connect with people, the way you cook. You know, it doesn't have to be a classical art per se, but it's just the way you experience life and express yourself. If all of us just really took a step back and took a breath, we just realized that art is life and it's in every single day with everything we do. And so I think it's just important to just tell your stories No matter how messy they are or wonderful and happy and joyous they are, just tell them and then let yourself express who you truly are through your work in an artistic form or just with who you are.